Hi there, this is Three Spades, and welcome to Far Cry 4. Oh shit, it's connecting to the servers. Get the fuck out of here, I don't want to play online. I want to play offline, because this is a single player game. And I've kind of played a bit of this, apparently a while ago, so at least now you'll get to see that I've cut over to a little bit through the store. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Trying to play Minecraft. Anyway, nah, Minecraft is gay. So anyway, cut a little bit through the story. Basically, I think this is a little earlier on. This is after you, I guess, start to get more so with the golden path and whatever the fuck else. I mean, they're naturally gonna betray you anyway, and you vice versa. So, um, let's see what weapons I've got here today. A few. This is a little bit in the game. I think it's the first chapter or Act 2 anyway. There's a fucking eagle up there. Get up here. Got you, motherfucker. Yeah, that's how you really fly, bitch. Alright, so, this is gonna be part 1. It's definitely not if you were, playing the game already, but since this game basically just has, like, a bunch of tedious bullshit that they want you to set up, go hunt some fucking animals like a shitty MMO. Basically, I decided to cut all of that fluff and boring, shit that I would have to do for, like, the first 5 or 6 fucking parts of the game, because instead of, like, what they did in Far Cry 3, where it's just like, hey, here, Jason, this is how you hunt, go get me 5 pelts, and this is actually, I'll tutorialize it and make it easy for you. No, they're just like, fuck you, you should already know that. Like, one of these is better than the other, naturally, and kind of looking back at it, I can see why I really enjoyed Far Cry 4. At my friend's house, I think forever ago is where it might have been, but looking back, yeah, I think Far Cry 3 is probably the better game, just because of, like, the interesting as fuck story, and Far Cry 2 sucks dick. I don't care how many immersive maps you want to shove up your character's ass in Africa today. I'm just not going to have any of that. But Far Cry 4, on the other hand, I think I really liked, because they ironed out a lot of the technical issues of 3 and also made the game just look really fucking nice. I mean, this is a game from 2014, and it looks and runs like this. Now, granted, it wasn't doing that on my other computer that I'd originally recorded a Let's Play for, and that's because the CPU was dying, which is unfortunate, but hopefully if, all goes well, I can just get back to Rogue Planet 2, and I can have even better performance. So let's get ahead with the story. Let's get some shit sorted here. Should be fun.
No! You're rampant! I would not want to walk in there right now.
If you walk in me like that, you're gonna get fucked.
Hagenman soldiers are about to attack one of our camps. Amita thinks our priority should be the information the fighters have gathered. Sabal thinks saving our people is more important.
Well, I think Sabal's right.
Long enough. The argument
Be
never
right back.
changes and their positions never move.
You're gonna get in fucking missionary position. I'm gonna fucking lock the door. Keep you inside, bitch.
You're Ajay Gale, right? Thank you for helping us. Everyone here appreciates it.
I owe Golden Path for rescuing, but honestly, I'm just
Come on,
here to
any
stand
day
in
now.
those ashes.
Perhaps. But now you see what Hagen has
Fucking
done to
movie
this
time.
country.
You see what he's done.
You are the son
I don't
of
give a shit.
Mohan Gale.
Mohan gay.
Like it or not,
Yeah.
you choose.
Like it or not, AJ,
Your
you're
choices
gay.
will carry weight.
Fuck you.
We need someone to break the stalemate between Amita and Sabal. Keep that in mind when you're in there.
We need someone to gang bang Amita, and you volunteered to fuck her with Sabal.
This is about lives. We don't act people who die.
This
is about war.
This is
We
about
need that
Assassin's
intel.
Creed.
We're talking about soldiers we can use. Remember what you said about Darfan?
Darpan is fucked.
Between Barpen and the intelligence, I choose the intel.
Alright, cool, lady. Fuck off. Annoying bitch. Alright, homeboy. Gonna fucking help you for now. But as soon as I get the chance, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh yeah, we got a fun time elsewhere. They're fighting off the British. So that's the thing I like about this. The cops just aren't bad guys because fuck the police is Ubisoft's motto, and basically anyone who's living off in the middle of fucking Africa is Jesus Christ in their eyes. No, it's actually like tied to real life fucking history, and that's how they, you know, kind of made their own like fake conflicts, which, you know, is much more tasteful than just fuck anybody who's white and death to America, which is what they've just fucking turned to now, which is retarded. I quite enjoy this game because, in particular, even though what you're doing is pointless, there's a lot of really fucking well-made visuals and graphics performance, especially to... oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, sorry, you didn't exactly fucking put out of bounds over here now, did you, Ubi shit? Anyway. What I like about it is the optimization and the visuals and the overall polish, but unfortunately a lot of the animation shit really fucking ruins it for me. When your guy gets stuck in an animation instead of being able to fucking play the game, that's not as satisfying as just being able to fucking play the video game that you would like to play. Now, what I like in particular is they fixed a lot of the issues, like Far Cry 3, half the bushes you'd walk into just didn't do that, where it's like they'd actually react to you here. When you shoot this shit, it actually moves. I mean, like, some stuff is just kind of whatever. Like, the box will, you know, it'll fall apart, and then it has physics, and then, you know, it eventually fades away or whatever. But that's pretty cool. I do like how you can actually, you know, just, like, you know, fucking smash shit into pieces and have fun, you know, because that's what games are about. And, you know, they were only concerned with making the best game and showing off some next-gen tech. And this is that brief period in time where so many companies were actually still trying to push graphics and technology forward, even if maybe the underlying games and their story were kind of starting to really show their weaknesses because of shooter fatigue, and it's like, well, they don't really feel like being that creative or writing much in the way of interesting reasons for you to shoot people anymore. So that eventually went from just, let's not do our jobs well, to let's never fucking make anything that's worth your time, and just be weirdly insulting to our own country for some fucking reason, or be insulting to the country that's going to be most full of people who will buy our games, and then try to fucking encourage this weird parasitic relationship between the company and the person who buys the game, which I'm just not going to fucking be part of. It's like, well, Ubisoft, you want me to get used to not owning my games? Well, get used to piracy. You're gonna see it a lot. But anyway, let's go over here. I'm gonna go talk to Sabal and go shoot people.
How can I help?
Alright, vaguely Indian man.
It's about to get overrun. Don't know when, but it could get messy. I need to send them all the support I can. So if you want to help, get over there, brother.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I would hear what Amita wants to say, but her missions suck dick, so I'm just not gonna bother. I've already played this game before, so no thanks. I'm gonna go have fun and shoot shit. Let's cut to the chase. I'm here to kill bitches. Here to shoot motherfuckers, kick ass, and chew gum, and I'm all out of gum. So, let me go to grab the helicopter, and we gotta get to Bravo Camp. And, kill everybody that moves. Here goes nothing. So what I like is this helicopter. The helicopter's pretty awesome. So we go over here. And when I first played this, I was not particularly a fan of the... Let me turn the master volume down. Oh, I love it when my fucking D-pad does that. Let me just use the joystick. Oh yeah, and also if you forget to, you know, actually fucking, you know, apply this shit, it just does it for you automatically. That's nice of them. But anyway, what I liked especially about this game was this helicopter and just all these little fun things you can use to take down everybody. And that's nice, you know, but it quickly devolves into this is just Far Cry 3 again, but new maps. And that was fine the first time with Far Cry 4, but Far Cry 5 was just not as good. Like here, okay, you bumped up the graphics and made it look better. Alright, awesome. That's like a good, you know, another game that's like, say, Blood Dragon or whatever, but I can give a pass for it like 1 or 2 times, but any more after that, I just am like, this is so repetitive that I give up. And in this game, I was pretty close to giving up, but that was mostly due to the CPU issues I was having on the old computer. And that was because the whole thing was starting to fall apart. Now, granted, it was a freebie from a family member of mine, so I can't complain too much. I'm actually quite shocked it lasted as long as it did, but, you know, an upgrade... I would have hoped I didn't have to fucking upgrade, but I knew it was, you know, eventually gonna be something that happened. It's just kind of a shame because I really started enjoying the troll top, as I call it. But anyway, Intel CPU to the rescue. Hopefully Intel's gonna last longer. It's like, oh, well, it doesn't have as good performance. Right, but it's not gonna fucking die, now is it? Exactly. Every single time I fuck with AMD, it dies. I don't know why, but I don't want to fuck with them again, so no thank you. I am just not going to purchase AMD shit because it is unreliable, breaks down after, you know, it's under load constantly, and is just not well tested by comparison to what I keep seeing with Nvidia and Intel. And that's usually why I tend to buy older Intel and older Nvidia, because they're just reliable and fucking cheap. And they work. Plus, hell, a bunch of people are going to be throwing out their Windows 10 shit, so you go look back at, like, you know, some, oh fuck. Hold on, that is the wrong weapon. Oh yeah, the Tigers also have some pretty awesome, like, 3D hair. Fuck. What the... Oh, shit. Fucking replaced my pistol. I meant to grab this fucking bullet vest. Oh, they sure can. Okay, let me, fucking grab this. I'm gonna make sure that this area is covered, and then that makes it a little bit easier to go and cover the back. So, in this case, there we go. Hey, you better move, lady. I don't want to fucking blow you up. The other one got in my face and acted like she wanted to kiss me. She ain't getting sex. She can go fuck herself. Alright, so in this case, I'm gonna go plant some C4. Basically, they start fucking coming in from all directions. So, this would be a great time to grab a fucking driller here and start shooting the bitches until they die. Assassin's Creed, they're coming in the bushes, what'd I tell you? Alright, so I'm gonna grab a fucking grenade launcher and just blow them up. See, it's things like that. The physics, they're way better in Far Cry 4 here. Like, you notice this kind of shit. That's some good polish. And that's the kind of thing that's a real generational improvement over the last game, but when I go back and try to play Far Cry 3 and it's giving me all kinds of weird little things that tell me this is still an Xbox 360 game, this is unfinished, and despite it being probably one of the better Far Cry games, it's just the clear lack of polish around the edges makes it hard to go back and play more than once because it just feels cheap and unrewarding. Meanwhile, when I fucking blow up shit with a grenade launcher and then this shit actually reacts to that, these little details, the fires everywhere, it's catching, you know, smoke, that's awesome. And that's the kind of shit that I wanted to see be developed way more, and they just didn't do it. Here, I'm gonna climb up here and start shooting bitches with a grenade launcher before they kill my rebels. Hold on. There we go. Need to save these guys. See, it's either go to this place and save these soldiers, or go after their, you know, all dead, and fucking go around looking for Slenderman in the 8 pages. Who fucking cares about the second one? Like, Amita's missions suck dick. They're just not fun. Just give me a bunch of guys to shoot. Oh, fuck. They're coming from my other dudes over here. So they're really coming in from the right side, mostly. And that's where they're picking off people. Oh, where is he? Bet you I was looking right at him. Oh, yeah. Half our rebels are fucked. He's up there, apparently. Yeah, use a grenade. Good idea. Let's blow him up. Oh, here they are. Knock, knock, firefucker. Oh, shit. He blew up the ammo box. Oh, they're coming. See, this is a good set-piece moment. This shit's on fire. Shit actually responds to what I do. That's pretty cool. And I like that, you know, it can just fucking happen anywhere at any time. Doesn't feel fake or, like, staged. Like, it can only happen, you know, one way, which was a pretty big problem throughout games near the end of the Xbox 360, where they would have, like, fake choices that artificially just go to what they wanted. And usually what they wanted was, like, you do the shitty choice or you're an asshole. And neither feel good, because it's just, you know, like, hey, go left or go right, but if you go right, you get to die. So you can only go left. That's not a fucking choice, now is it? That's, you know, oh, you can have a burger or you can have ice cream. And then it goes to the next game. Well, if you choose the ice cream instead of the burger this time, then you get to die. And there's no way out of it. You have to die. Like, it's staged. And that's kind of just the shit that they would do, but despite that, basically, if that shit was removed and they instead just had a good level of polish, like they probably should have, then maybe those games would have been perceived a lot better, and I think they would have been in more discussions. But naturally, because too many games were just trying to constantly make you feel like you were an asshole, and it was just, like, kind of forced in a way. Like, it feels like it's just, you know, dramatic for the sake of being dramatic, but it doesn't really earn it. Like, I would say more melodrama than anything. Also, I should probably get on this fucking helicopter before more reinforcements arrive, because I'm done with this mission. They're just a bunch of assholes around here trying to shoot me. Alright, I'm gonna go plant the helicopter about right here, and then go fucking run in so that way it doesn't get destroyed. Oh shit. Don't fucking die, helicopter. Because they've taken over this other base, and I gotta go fucking shoot them. Which is why I brought the grenade launcher, because I'm not good at aiming. If you're not good at aiming, don't worry. There's this little thing called a noob tube. Yep, see? Oh yeah, there's a bear. Fucking shoot the bear open. And shoot these sons of bitches with a grenade launcher. You're gonna shoot me with a fire arrow. I'm gonna shoot you with my fire arrow. There we go. See, I have a fire arrow of my own. Also have a big bear in here. You can see the 3D hair is actually quite nice. I'll see if I can find some other animals, but this was really what they were trying to push, was the graphics a lot more, and you can see it in the advertising. And I really do think that there were some really neat graphical techniques and physics systems and other shit that just gets totally fucking ignored. And this runs on like an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4. I mean, the graphics are way fucking nicer, and they still do have temporal shit, but it's not shoved down your throat and made to be like the only option. Like, trying to play a game on Unreal 5 feels like I've gone outside of the map somewhere and, like, half the game is suffering with extreme fucking, like, you know, that Matrix ghost effect, where if you look into kind of the outside of the map, or the inside of the map from being outside, the entire game turns into, like, the fucking Matrix. So there's, like, shitloads of ghosting, long-ass trails. Meanwhile, here, if I want to use MSAA even 2 times, and there's, you know, you can still see the edges of shit. It's not perfect, but, like, you can see that this is presented considerably better. Performance is good, and I'm not having any issues on a computer from like 2019. Now, mind you, I was having an issue or two on the 2012 computer, mostly because that computer was, you know, a freebie, and I just didn't want to have to buy a fucking new one, because, hey, you know, crazy idea, but if I don't want to fucking waste my money on upgrading my computer every year, chances are I'm just going to use the one I have until it dies. I mean, I kind of have that, you know, you can call it an old school fucking thing, common sense, you know, if you don't have to fucking spend money, just don't spend money. Save your fucking money. I mean, hell, groceries do not get cheap. They get more expensive year by year. And I highly doubt when tariff fucking costs are done that prices are going to change much. Nah, they'll just stay way too high and people will not do a damn thing about it. Or if they do anything about it, it'll be like way too fucking late and they'll just have hiked the prices up on Cheez-Its, for fuck's sake, to like, you know, $50 at this damn rate. But anyway. Oh, for fuck's sake. Point being that, like, you know, you could... Oh, shit. Yeah, fucking set him on fire. That works too. That's not the way I'd intended to kill the cheetah, but, you know, fuck it. There we go. Clouded leopard. He's dead. Now make sure you search the bodies, because if you don't, then you're going to miss out on a shitload of loot. But anyway, my point is, you know, they were able to make this shit work on a PlayStation 3, or, like, even, you know, cross-gen title as... they were sort of transitioning from the PlayStation 3 to the 4, and this is supposed to be the downgraded game, but I'm like looking at this and I'm thinking, like, dude, if you can fucking blow up the trees and they fucking react, that's not a downgrade. Like, how the fuck do you look at this and think it looks bad? Unless you have absolutely obscenely high fucking egotistical standards, which seems to be the problem with most cases in the comments section. I mean, hey, you go look at the comments. Oh, wait a minute. These comments they fucking made 14 years ago. And wouldn't you know it, they're wearing a fucking anime avatar or cartoon shit, and they just complain and bitch about everything, so that makes sense. You can say they're the kinds of people who are constantly just contrarian and will never be satisfied by anything, so naturally, they don't fucking care. They just want to bitch. That's the only thing they find satisfaction in. So, what's better to do with your time is to focus on the shit that you actually enjoy and find useful. Because naturally, instead of worrying about a fucking popularity contest as they do, because they're more concerned with external validation than having fun, I just have fun. Like, look at that shit. I can fucking move this bush. Oh no, it's not some stylized anime cancer. Okay, I'll have fun with your shit, man. You go to your corner. I'm not gonna fucking tell you what you do. But you're not gonna tell me what I fucking do, because if you do, eat lead. Like that. Bye-bye, motherfucker. Oh, shit, that's a big-ass rhino. Oh, yeah, they also like their animals. But if you're gonna have animals, hey, have them like this. Let's have this fucking animal. There we go. Oh, shit. Big-ass rhino's coming to kill me. Alright. Well, you poked the fucking rhino with a stick. This is what happens. So I'm gonna shoot this son of a bitch. Till he's dead. Awesome. I need that. So this is the good thing about this game and its world, is it's very, very easy to get lost in and get distracted by really interesting shit that just pops up. Like, you know when you fucking see a big-ass rhino. Now, usually that's the thing they would do in all these E3 games. They have some big-ass monster or fucking space rhino or some other shit. Usually fantastical. They're deathly afraid of reality, despite being the same fucking companies who, all of one fucking console generation ago, seemingly had zero problem with being so stuck in reality that they refused to do anything silly. Or if they did do shit that was silly, it was so hilariously out of place that it made no fucking sense. And no surprise, even with the crutch of, cartoon shit and whatever the fuck else they're using as an excuse to not make interesting or detailed worlds anymore, they still fuck it up because they don't run well, they don't look good, and they have no fucking personality other than just, oh, it's not a game where we shoot people. Unless it just fucking is. Like, oh yeah, congratulations, you proceeded to think outside of the box by proceeding to fit right in it and then proceeding to also destroy a corner of it. So, you're really proving that you're different, unique, and special by showing that you have no talent and all you can do is copy DeviantArt and fucking Tumblr and Newgrounds. I mean, I'm glad to see you have some fucking culture for once, but it's too bad it ain't yours. And too bad you don't understand what makes it tick. Because if you did, well, I mean, hey, then you might actually learn a thing or two. Oh shit, wolves. Oh no, I didn't kill the civilian, I killed the puppy. See, it's a nicely detailed puppy. When I shot him, he's got a 3D decaled fucking bullet hole with the hair being affected by that. Oh, there's also a couple assholes right behind me. Let me just blow them up. You gonna what now? Oh, you're gonna die. That's what you're gonna do. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, also this guy's, his hair isn't quite 3D, but I'm sure they would have gotten there, give him like, give him another console generation, you'd have thought. But no. Seemingly that wasn't a priority. I mean, like, you could probably just have, like, this exact same looking game, add, like, some more pebbles here and there, add some more fucking trees, and there you go. Put that on the Xbox Series X. Far Cry 4 remastered. I think the third game is probably more in need of a remaster because the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 definitely held it back. Because you can imagine if they weren't held back by the lower end hardware that they probably could have done some more intricate shit like what they had with the more dense forest and stuff. And I mean, I look at like what Far Cry 4 did, and I mean, I look at these mountains and shit, and like I don't think they're particularly bad. I mean, it's just I looked at the E3 footage and it just didn't even seem like much had changed. Like the shadows on the mountains looked a lot better, but ultimately the difference between the E3 and the final game was just so minuscule and just felt like okay, they removed like some grass and pebbles and rocks here and there, but it's not like the performance of the game when I first fucked around with it was much better to begin with, so maybe that was a good thing because maybe you just don't need 5 million objects to screw with your frame rate as much as you just need to use them intelligently, and I think that's what they did with the final game. The final game here, it's got its issues. It would be nice if I could actually, like, join up with the Royal Army. Because, like, that's the fucking ending of the game, is like, oh, well, why'd you even go after these people in the first place, or whatever. When in all reality, you could have instead just, like, joined up with Pagan Min, and, like, he didn't actually hate you. It's just you decided to go and hurt people for no fucking reason. Oh, that's a big-ass clouded leopard. Big cat. So if you're gonna have a cat in the game, can you at least try to make the 3D hair look nice? Like, push some realistic fur technology? Yeah, that's a good-looking leopard. Like, seriously, that's the kind of thing, is like, they clearly want to have cats or this cutesy shit, but like, you don't even have like the same fucking decent looking, you know, really good looking hair from like Far Cry 4 or even hell like Connectimals. Like, dude, Connectimals has fucking better cat hair than most games with cats now. And they don't need to abuse cartoon art styles as a fucking crutch for a lack of talent or time to give a shit. You know, they could just maybe make it look good and run good, and it could be realistic too. Which, you know, it's a crazy idea, but, you know, not really. It's just fucking common sense. But anyway. There we go. Burn him alive. Fire in the hole, motherfucker. There we go. Have a nice flight. You'll be bouncing off the walls of this next one. Have a nice trip. We'll see you next fall. Boom. Oh, yeah. Hold on. You sure? Alright, buddy, come on. I don't scare you, you know? You're not afraid. I ain't scared of no ghost. Fucking death from above. No alarms. There we go. See, I like the zoom out and the actual subtitles they added. Because in Far Cry 3, it was just like, here's this place. We zoomed the camera for some reason. And that always kind of confused me. It's like, oh, well, now, because Far Cry 4 actually added subtitles, I see they were trying to show me places I unlocked, but how the fuck am I supposed to know what I've unlocked if there's no fucking name for what I've unlocked? Right, it seems a little contradictory. Do you want me to know what I've unlocked, or do you not? Oh, you're gonna stop that right now there, buddy. Get the fuck out of the car. You're under arrest. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. No. I ain't meeting you anywhere, bitch. Fuck you. Alright. Oh yeah, I mean, as is tradition with Far Cry 4 and most Far Cry games after 3, you can way too easily just totally get bullshit weapons that totally destroy the difficulty of the game. And then it devolves into, let me just use the overpowered sniper rifle with the silencer and kill everybody from a distance one by one, without any real thought other than just, how do I most efficiently clear off a boring list of chores I don't care to do for an extended period of time? And at that point, does that really sound like a fun game as much as it's just, you know, I'm bored and I want to kill people? I mean, like, one of these is like, okay, well, I'm killing them because I'm having fun, but in the case of Far Cry 3, that comes at the direct conflict of everyone else around you who you're apparently trying to save, but for all you know, your brother's dead at the second act, so why the fuck are you still around? Hell, you're asked multiple times why the fuck you're still there, because it makes no sense for you to still be there. And then the story continues, but then I guess because they felt they wanted to have some, you know, heartwarming section, even though it really doesn't make sense. Your brother's alive. But it would have felt like it made more sense to me if instead of your brother being alive and so are the rest of your friends, like because you were busy screwing off trying to go kill Hoyt for Citra, as a result, you know, like Oliver or Lisa dies. Now, granted, I mean, Lisa dying, you know, you can kill her, sure, but like, that's not a really satisfying ending. Plus, if the whole time Citra is just being fucking weird, like, I'm not even gonna join her anyway, so who fucking cares? It just feels so staged. Like, there's really only one decent choice, and if you choose anything else, it's not particularly rewarding. Now, by comparison, with this game, It feels like the only good ending is the one where you just don't even fucking play the game. You can wait like 13 minutes and then the game will just fucking finish itself. So it's just a short film about a guy who fucking stood, did nothing for 13 fucking minutes, and then met his uncle and buried his mom's ashes. Do you know how fucking mundane that sounds? That just sounds boring as shit. Like, you can see why maybe this kind of stuff could have just had more creative or interesting ideas for what the fuck they were doing, and it probably would have been, you know, more well received. But because they didn't do that, they really screwed the pooch. They really ruined what could have been a nice generational leap and a really good step forward for not just the series by having, you know, like whatever else in here, but they could have easily continued the same shit that they had before by really just trying to innovate, by trying to add some creative and cool characters, making a story that's worth a shit. Because that's the thing that I think stands out to me the most with the Xbox 360 by the end of its lifespan is just how good they got at storytelling. Like, they really were, like, acting their fucking... Oh, gee, that helicopter's gonna kill me. They were really acting their hearts out and trying to put on a performance that could rival the likes of fucking Hollywood. And they did a pretty damn good job at it. I mean, you know, Halo 4 is a great example of this to me. It's a game that really, I think, expanded on what Bungie just had no fucking time or shits to give with Halo 3. Like, Halo 3, they just started adding in these random, weird, out-of-context emotional scenes because they can't fucking load their game. Like, Cortana stops you every 5 fucking minutes to say some cryptic, weird bullshit, and that's never explained. Like, okay, why does the entire game need to stop in order to say, hey, would you kill me? But would you kill me, though? Hey, if I died, would you be okay with that? Hey, if I died, right? Because apparently I matter, even though literally all I've done in function for the past, let's see here, oh yeah, 2 fucking games, is just tell you this is your objective. Okay, when the shipmaster told the arbiter this is your objective, you didn't see the fucking shipmaster flail around his big blue tits and fucking say weird cryptic bullshit. In function, that's the same shit, except Cortana is a robot lady who's got blue tits. It's just fucking weird in both cases. Oh, can you help me sell something? That might be a good idea. Quick sell. There we go. And, I would do ammo, but you can fuck off. You coming in there, buddy? Running from the elephant? Oh, Sabal's, he's trying to look intense, but then he gets scared by a fucking elephant because he's using the civilian logic. Then this dipshit's just running wherever. You see, like, this is the same fucking thing I'm talking about with Halo 3. It's a little hard to focus on the game being serious when some random bullshit will just fucking happen in the middle of a linear game that's supposed to only happen one fucking way. And it totally throws me out of the entire experience. Like, okay, go ahead and take that seriously. You know, Sabal, this guy is supposed to be a super serious character in an action video game here. Yeah, okay, now have him say weird cryptic shit that doesn't make any sense and stop you from playing, and there you go. It didn't fucking mean anything. So when in Halo 4, you can see that, like, what they're trying to get to is the guy's mom was dying of dementia. They're actually projecting a lot of how they feel into the game, and in doing so, it actually makes the emotional shit in Halo 3 make sense. It doesn't just feel like forced weird melodrama for the sake of, hey, let's just have movie time because we can't fucking load our game like Far Cry 4 here. No, it's earned, and it feels like it matters because over the course of 3, 4, 5 fucking games at that rate, you care about these characters because you've fucking been with them for so long. So when they actually did want to try, dramatic emotional shit, and kind of put the alien stuff on the back end, I actually quite enjoy that. Halo 3, on the other hand, it just feels like a part 1 of 2 that goes nowhere. Because it fucking is. The Master Chief's off in the middle of jack shit nowhere in fucking outer space, and they say, finish the fight. You didn't finish shit. If you fucking turn this in as your fucking homework assignment, you would get a failing grade. Conclusions not supported. What the fuck happened to Forerunners? Like, what the fuck? Why don't we learn more about the UNSC? What's up with all this shit? It'd be great if I had some more development for just basic fucking normal soldier dudes. Or for the aliens some more. But no, none of that. It's just, let's clean up after Halo 2 because we fucking cut the last level at the last minute, and since we had to make another game for Microsoft, we just stretched out what was basically 2 levels from the final game to be a whole game, and it clearly has none of the time, talent, effort, heart or soul or whatever the fuck else you would need to make it work. And so it feels shitty. Meanwhile, this and Halo 4, it feels super earned. Now granted, with here, right, the dragged out movie sequences are a little screwy, but at least Halo 4 is like, okay, just put it up in the top left, and they have the animation not stop you. Exactly, see? Yeah.
That's the golden path. That's the direction we were going before Mohan died. That's why I stepped up. Because I knew your father. And I respect.
Seriously, you can see the fucking lights in his eyes. There's a big scar on his fucking eyebrow. There's some implied history here. I like that. Good character design. He's expressive. He also matches the world around him and doesn't feel like a weird jerry-rigged Steam asset flip that just wants to compensate for a lack of talent with boobies. See, this is interesting because it's mysterious, because you're actually being driven forward by learning about who the fuck you are, because your guy's a blank slate. All you know is your dad is the leader of the rebellion. You know that your mom fled over to America because she fucked pagan men, and you don't know much else. Now, the thing about it is this is kind of like a soap opera, say like Star Wars, and there were a lot of companies, Ubisoft included. Everybody fucking wanted their own Star Wars. So this game does copy Star Wars, but it doesn't go the Disney route of just saying, fuck anybody who's not a man, let's all be lame women and pretend that any of this is still the thing that it is. No, Star Wars is just an action war soap opera about, family relationships and space magic. Now, in this case, they got rid of the space magic, so it's a war, soap opera about family. And there you go. You learn about this shit. You join up with the rebellion. And it doesn't really, here's the kind of the issue with it, is it doesn't make sense. You don't get to join the Empire. They don't offer that to you. They don't be like, you could join us or die at any point. And that probably would have helped it, but I imagine they didn't do that because they didn't want to seem like they were cliche. But that's the thing. You're conditioned as somebody who plays these games to think that leveling up and progress is naturally a good thing. But what I like about Far Cry 3 is they show that progress down a fucking hill, and you could climb a mountain, but if you jump off that fucking cliff to your death, well, you're still technically making progress, but that progress is not good. Look at the people around you in these games, right? That's what they want you to pay attention to. There's a healthy amount of cynicism and realism, but it doesn't cloud the entire experience and make it so fucking unplayable and preachy. It's not annoying like it's become today. The balance is totally out of whack now. Where now, it's like they can't fucking have fun because if they do, they won't remind you that you need to cut off your testicles and be a woman to be accepted. But even if you did, they wouldn't fucking care about you anyway. It's like, just paradoxical horse shit where they have weird standards. Even if you go with those standards, they still fucking hate you. It doesn't matter. It's lose-lose. You can't fucking ever win that game. Because the real game they're fucking playing is just bitching and complaining constantly instead of making anything that's worthwhile. That's where I come in. I like looking at games like these because who the fuck is playing Far Cry 4 anymore outside of like maybe a few hundred people? Not really anybody. I mean, hell, most third world countries and people in them, people I know, they love all these games that have been abandoned. And they are actually kind of weirded out by a lot of the same anime shit that I am. So, hey, wouldn't you know it? One of these feels incredibly cheap, fake, forced, and of low quality. The other one, in this case, Far Cry 4. The other genre I tend to spend my time with a lot, first-person shooter games like these. That's where the good shit is. So if you're like me and you enjoy this kind of stuff, stick around. Definitely going to do more parts. Now, originally, I had planned on totally abandoning this game, but I think I'll stick to it for a little while. I don't know if I'll fully complete it, but we'll see. That's going to do it for now. Let me... Zoop. Fucking end this shit. Thanks for watching.